Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Born's Believe It or Not. Now, I think it's episode 10, don't really remember because it's been such a long time since the last Born's Believe It or Not. But we're here now, so let's go ahead and test out the first myth of the episode. Now, this one took me so long to set up because, of course, I didn't have a guest familiar, and of course I didn't have a holy wrench. And who the hell remembers where Davy's located, so I had to figure that out. And they don't tell you how to get to the brewery place. Like, my friend helped me out. But anyways, so yeah. First myth, does the holy wrench work with the guest familiar? If you don't know what the guest familiar does, when you cast Ghostly Request, it will boost your prayer points, I think, by 100. We're going to test this out right now without the holy wrench. So drop. And now go there. Okay, so as you can see, it is 100, like the wiki told me. Now let's pick this up and try it again. Okay, so it does not work. Apparently, I guess, yeah, it doesn't work. That's not really good to know, because honestly, 1, who the fuck has a guest familiar? 2, who the fuck uses them? And 3, who the fuck uses a holy wrench? Okay, so, but again, a lot of the myths on this series are just kind of like little FYIs. They're not really because you would do so or you would find out about them, because again, if you would find out about them, or if they were like, if they would help you out a lot by knowing them, then we would already know them. So yeah, that's why, like, you know, just because it doesn't mean anything doesn't mean it's not a good myth. It was actually a really good myth. So thanks for sending that one in, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, this next myth I know the answer to. I think I know the answer to, at least, and but I know a lot of people don't, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one real quickly. So wait, why did I do that? That makes no sense at all. Okay, so anyways, I gotta get back down to low life points. If that's 501, that won't work. Okay, there we go. This will work. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is get to 510 life points, and then overload. Actually, I'm gonna get to 509 and then wait for it to recharge, because that'll work. Can you kill yourself with the overload? That is the question. So let's find out. Down there, down there, down there. Jigaboo! Okay, so you can't kill yourself. I thought you could. Actually, so yeah, I was wrong. Okay, so I'm here outside of the wilderness, and I want to see if I can get a skull if someone's familiar runs past my cannon while I'm outside of the wildy. So what I'm going to do is tell him to run his unicorn past my cannon and see if I get a skull. And yeah, let's just wait for the message or my skull, either one, I guess. So here we go. And yeah, you cannot fight other people's familiars here. So basically, I don't know why it says this, because if I go in the wildy, I think, I don't know, is it gonna, see, I'm not certain on what's gonna happen here. Is it now gonna skull me or nope? See, it still says I can't, but if I go next to it, there's like a certain radius you have to be to the cannon for it to initiate on familiars, but that's not the case for monsters, which is really odd. I guess that's to prevent like 80 people setting up cannons in the Rev Cave, and then some poor guy with a yak full of brews comes by and it just insta drops them, and they don't even have to be near the thingy. But yeah, that'd be funny. Okay, anyway, so oh, there. So what the fuck? Okay, so it was right here, I think, that I got the skull, and am I still getting the message? No, yeah, I'm getting XP now. So right here, it's about, I don't even know how many steps this is. I'll show you where my cannon is, and yes, that's a really good myth. I don't know who came up with that, but yeah, so my cannon's up here. I have no idea why it does it, or, you know, so whatever. Oh, good fight. Sit the fuck down. Gosh, I'm good. Now it's time to drop this kid. He got my cannonballs. It's time to get him back. Anyways, oh, he's running. Okay, so yeah, thanks to Elwood for helping me out with this myth, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm here in the wildy, and this is a really good one. If this does work, it's going to be really funny. Okay, so basically, can you light a log to move while you are frozen from either Ice Barrage or maybe Entangle or any kind of spell that freezes, stuns, or binds you to a spot? Bolas will do the same as well. So anyways, go ahead and, okay, freeze me. And again, thanks to Elwood. He always helps me out on these when I ask. He must really have nothing to do. What a loot. Oh my gosh, I can't move. Oh, you can light it though. Woo! Can you add to the bonfire? Come on. Oh, I moved. I fucking moved. Woo! So it's a glitch with the bonfire, but it's not a glitch with the lighting the logs. Like they thought that Jagus was smart enough to make it so you can't light a log like on the floor, because obviously like previously that would have worked, but the bonfire is a relatively new update, so you can move to ignore the Ice Barrage's freeze, and I'm assuming it works the same for bolas and stuns and that sort of thing. Really funny to know, I guess, but first off you do have to light the log and then add to the bonfire. not the most effective way of walking when you're frozen, but if you're like one step from the wildy, that could be, well, that would never work, would it? Because you looks like I went north when I did that, didn't I? Maybe it defaults to north to prevent that. I don't know. Either way, that's kind of funny. Yeah, great myth, whoever sent that in. Thanks a lot. Okay, and for the last one, this isn't really a myth at all. This is more of just a question, but I thought it was a really good question, and I never actually got the answer to this, so I'm sure you could probably look it up and figure out the answer. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is pause the video real quickly and find out how long chat travels. So basically, how many squares away can you be from someone without them seeing your chat? And yeah, so I'm going to pause the video to find that out, because obviously it's just going to be me walking every square and waiting for him to say a message, and that's not going to be too fun for you guys to watch. So I will resume when I have an answer. Okay, so we do have an answer. Let me go ahead and count the squares now. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's an even 10 squares. If you are 10 squares away from someone, you will not be able to see their chat. But let me go ahead and go into recyclable. And now, watch this. Say it. I want to see if I can see his hi from 10 away. I can see it above his head, but I can't see it in the chat, so let's find out. Oh, okay, so yeah, you can't see it above their head either. I figured you would be able to, but I guess not. Let me go back to full screen. I know my recorder doesn't get the full resizable, so probably annoying you guys right now. There we go, back to normal. So yeah, chat travels 10 squares. I guess that's good to know. Someone asked it, figured I'd put it in this because if anything, that's where that question belongs. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.